Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Think Tank Show. I am actually trying to do my sharing, um, sharing on my various social media pages. So if you're on right now, you can do the same. I'll be very, very happy if you do the same. Um, so give me about 5 minutes, once you listen to these songs, and then I am going to, show some videos and, and share as you go. Everybody should share. Let me see what I can give some shout outs before we move on. See who's here. Jeez. Please give me some comments to see who is here so that I can give you some shout outs before the show starts. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, if you can hear me, thumbs up or just type I can hear you so that I know I'm on. Okay. Let's go. I need more likes. I've got 4 people on there. Yep. Just give me some like and share it on your social media, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you can share it. Just share it for me. I need more likes, man. We've got 8 people here. I need 8 likes on wherever you are. Or just share, link, comment. Sharing is very important because we lost our social media page for quite a while. A lot of people don't know whether we're on today. I'm gonna do it myself in a minute. That's why I wasn't talking when you came on. I was trying to do all this. So a lot of comment. I've got 6 people on there. Please comment. So I know you're on. Stop me. Thank you, Dan Forsen and Hansen. Please share them for me so you know can take me somewhere for other people to join. Give me a like. I've only got 1 like, to be very honest, and both of you are watching on Facebook. So one of you haven't liked it yet. So please like it, and liking it will let the algorithm know that people actually like this show, so that they can actually people know that we're watching, so that they can actually put it on there for everybody to watch. It's an algorithm thing. And how was it?
Hi,
Yeah, please share it. I'm gonna put you at the back for a little bit. Since it's all
I
shared,
can share it.
mm,
Right, right,
shared only
right,
because of last week you lose some. So I'll put you down and I'll bring you up in a minute.
right.
Mhm. So, Hey, welcome, Vinash. Can you please, hey, producer Papa, can you please share it and give me a thumbs up? Oh, see you, Charlie. Missy, stay up the boost. Oh, see, so it's my network. Okay. Charlie, I thought other people's network. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a minute. Oh, geez. Okay, let me see. Charlie, I've got plenty. Almost everything in my house is hooked to the internet. So maybe I should be taking some of them off. Thank you very much for letting me know, Charlie. Give me a minute. Let me take a few things off of the internet. Mm. How is it? Is it better? Let me know if the network is better right now, Charlie. Give me a minute. No, let me turn my mic off. Okay, I'm back on, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, please come on, rock up the lights. Now, how is the internet right now? I hope I'm still broadcasting. How how is the internet right now? I mean, who they call? Vinash, Dan Forson, Yakon, Hansen, Benedict. Hey, Charlie, Sina, welcome. And Nana Jose, how is the network doing right now? It's all about you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the show. Today's show, as you see the screen down the screen, no, we're going to talk about, first of all, just tidbits. We're just going to run through them before we get to tourism. Now, Nana Jose, one of my guests, is on. I have three other guests that are going to be on today to discuss it. This one's going to be sharpshooters. So, first of all, we're going to talk about the Aflao chief versus the president on the E-Block building, school building. Now, you see Aflao now, maybe that, nobody wants to come and commission it so that students will start going in it. And we all know the reasons for that. Number two, we'll be talking about Cape Coast against the president of Ghana. Once again, the president is facing another town after Aflao is Cape Coast. And then Ghana police against social media crimes. I was going to write social media. Hold on 1 minute. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It was a criminal interruption and it has been dealt with. I think I have to lock my studio door. So, sorry about that. So, yeah, like I said, it's going to be the Aflao against the president of Ghana, Cape Coast against the president of Ghana, and Ghana police versus social media crimes. I was actually going to write social media criminals, but among committed crimes are criminals. But if I wrote criminals, it's going to be another thing. They've never been to court and judge as guilty, so you cannot actually call them criminals. But Ghana police decides to take on cyber crime. They've started quite rapid and rampant, and people are liking it. Some people are not. We're going to talk about that today. And then we're going to talk about the National Cathedral. Almost every show we talks about it. National Cathedral is back, and now the price has gone up again. We're going to discuss that. I know my panel will be probably fed up by now, but we're going to discuss that. And finally, our main topic that we're going to spend much time on it is going to be, the main topic is going to be tourism. Tourism in Ghana. We're going to talk about it. We're going to, my panels, we are just ordinary men and women from Ghana. We're just going to tell you guys our views about it. You can tell us your views by commenting, and then we are going to, talk about that. Shout out to Nana Kweku Ankobia from Oklahoma City. I think this is the first time I've seen you on here. You're welcome to this show. We hope you're going to be here next week as well. Shout out to Nana Jose. Shout out to Royal Black Jesus. What's up? Shout out to Benedict Aduje Mfisia. Welcome here. I think you've been here a couple of times. Welcome back. Shout out to my able trying to bring on this show producer Miss V Nash, and my ever appearing panelist stroke viewer Nana Nyako Hansen. Dan Folsom, you're welcome once again. And Nana Jose, as usual, always here, always on time. I'm waiting for Doc to hit him. So, that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to try and find some videos. Nowadays, most of our news media in Ghana, if you touch their videos, you're in trouble, So we have to be very careful about that. But I will try and find some videos so that, I can show you for you to know what we're talking about. I played a bit of my playlist. I hope you liked it. It was very nice. So, number one, Aflao against the president of the republic. And this one there. So, background of the story. The president of the republic went to a news media today to talk about things that he has done, basically what is happening is that the opposition leader is roaming around the country doing what you call it, doing a thank you tour. And well, the president of the republic, I think almost every year before the COVID goes around the country anyway. So, he was going around the country, and then the Aflao chief, and the topic of the Aflao chief came about. That Aflao chief made some pronouncement that project has been abandoned in his town, and that he want them to come and fix the project. The problem here is that he said that somebody should come there by February. I think he said February. Well, he gave a date. So when they asked the president said, the Aflao chief was asking the minister of education should come there and fix it. Something should happen. He wants students in his building. The building has been completed. He wants students in it. And so somebody should come fix it. So the president was asked this question, and he said, he asked in surprise, like, who said what? Did the chief say? Giving an ultimatum? He says, yes, he's kind of fed up. He wanted to start working ASAP. And the president laughed and said, if he wants it done, he better fix it himself. This is paraphrasing. That's not exactly what he said. So, we're going to talk about that really quick. I wish all my panel were here to talk about that. But that is going to go first. Let's start with Aflao chief first. And I hope I'm still sharing. Let me share this real quick so that you can all watch it. It's all about you. So let's share this real quick, and then we can talk about it. There we go.
The Aflao traditional area has given government a 4-month ultimatum to open the E-Block Community Day Senior High School, which has stalled since 2016. Togbe Ajonyugaga and Mefia Fiti speaking with minority side of the education community and a tour of such schools in the Ketu South constituency, says government's approach to education is simply appalling.
After senior high education, primary to the senior high education, the next degree that my people have to do is to go to border and go and do what? Cairo. No school. The only school that we have again is the RC Senior High School that belongs to the Catholic Mission. It's now what? A minor seminary. So this population have no place to go. And people sit down in that big hall called Parliament without thinking of Aflao, a place after the Tema Harbor. The next revenue generation is from Aflao border. It's from Aflao border. And I have to push the former President Mahama for that structure to be what? Constructed by there. I have to be running from here to Accra. Begging. Should you beg for education? No. There's something happening. If we have to beg for education before our what? People can go to school, then I don't know what is called a democracy at all. And look at the structure standing over there. 90% finished. 90%. Yes. Now the teams are having their full days again, going there, removing everything at will. Now, in the era of the MPP now, we have the free senior high education. And my people are not benefiting because the school is not yet. I'm sure by next year, February, school, new entrance will go to school. So you're coming here is a redemption to the suffering people of Aflao. It's a redemption, really, to the suffering people of Aflao. That come this message to the Minister of Education. That come February, I want this school to be open. Yes, February. First batch.
So that was the chief of the Aflao traditional area giving an ultimatum. He said he wants the president, he wants the minister to come down ASAP, prep the school for next February for the first batch of students to come in. Not some more kind of Mr. Be school in the moment by February. So our first students, move back on the first batch in the school in Aflao. You don't want our kids going to school in other places whilst we have a school here. So that's some no. And let's listen to the president's response.
It's understood.
Minister ultimatum.
Also a break.
We have the free senior high education, and now people are not benefiting because the school is not yet. That come this message to the Minister of Education. That come February, I want this school to be open.
And over here,
What break?
much as possible. I'm giving you these examples to let you see that
How
on the
about
contrary, despite the propaganda.
So, the kind courtesy of TV3, that's what we have right there. I'm going to give you the actual response and the actual interview. It's a very short one. We're not going to take too much of your time so that we can listen to it. Let's get past the piece.
Many of them. I think I'll find an opportunity to send you that many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflao where the chief himself has complained. Ohinia one Aflao patch said e-block no oba on my education minister up to February. Say on me bibi. It's understood.
Minister ultimatum.
Also a break.
And over here,
What break? Inti obisa no then I'll be catching every out of frustration maybe okasa.
As much as possible. I've given you these examples to let you see that, on the contrary, despite the propaganda, because one of the things that I suspect there's a deficit on our part is our ability to counter the propaganda. The propaganda takes over the reality of so many aspects of our national life. It's a pity, but we'll continue.
Is it not because you have a weak communications team?
I don't want to think of it. I think
You've been accused of that. Say
Yes.
MPP more communication, you're poor, you're weak,
I
you're
don't.
doing good, but nobody's hearing about it.
but people are feeling it. The people in the various areas of life are feeling it, are responding to it.
Would you improve on your communications team?
What aspect of national life can you not improve? What aspect of political engagement can you not improve? You can improve it. But
So that was the president on that. Okay, well, that's quick. That was the president on the Aflao thing. So we're going to have a quick discussion about that. I'm really have a very quick one on this. Let me see. Welcome, Phineas. All right, welcome, Phineas, to here. Please, do share it for us because we've lost the link for quite a while, so people don't even know we are on right now. So please share it for us, for them to know, and bring new guys on it. As long as we're doing this show, we want as many people as possible to watch it. Fortunately, I don't know why any of them are not on video apart from me. Maybe I should also turn my video off. So welcome, Nana. Welcome, Nana Godwin.
Thank you.
Bye.
Welcome, Hansen. Yeah, I said welcome. That's all. All right. So, another topics in Makano. Since Nana Jose, I don't know whether you're ready. Since you come from Cape Coast, we are going to let you start first. Now, no, this is a flower, so anybody can start first. Nana Jose.
Okay, on my brother, we are my child.
Hansen.
Hansen, Korean my trainer.
I'm sure he's driving right now. Hansen.
Yeah, Kwame.
A flower no. Almost say. Yeah, Messi school or school ni bi or that. Almost say on person mu be no by this February. Say I want be by this February. I'm upon my first school ni kranko. And I say master open terms are there. Say na wa akwa your deal. And the problem here na our boy. I buy this now open terms are there. So what
I buy no Nisikano or boy came for 4 years to come. No, Nanka wa be finish it. But I said more rush too much into so always Kadiana. But Kwame, yes, sir, say Nana Sebio kind of stuff. Meaning, say no, or the dear Grodia. But Nipano, and yeah, they say Ghana, and it's all about Accra. And she said, oh, no, flow, not when Tinyambe, Amba, and Crambe, I want to enjoy that a normal cost of honor. I think Accra now, if you are a bit me, free education, no, a nationwide. I mean, fun to say, the whole entire Ghana. And to know to me, because a Aflaun Kwa and I say, Bia, a Kumasi, and I say, the whole nation, and I enjoy it. But really, I do Muhia. Oman can say, ye road more, almost school, ye city. And technically, no. And yeah, fair now, also, big castle to be all this 50 cars, could castle to be I don't know, sort of me a trade. And to the other say, oh, the finishing touches back home. Now, or back commission because all the commissioner. Now, so we need to be at least who to make cars and they say, Abia, say, na Hocheka crowd. But when you make country almost say, a buyer starting to so Uber to media finish it. So, Uber to media saying there's no need to say, be here president because that Ghana and your system near a noble. Because back in the day, so Nana can be via yen a bit me a contribution the man and now or the school. Now, what show minus and I say, yeah, the how to win him, not to make country and say, yeah. Then, or my join it, Western Togoland. But you're I don't think, say, maybe I know the idea grow there, but and yes, I respond to not the man, and yet as a good leader, and you good response and all the mind.
Okay. That's very good. That's very, very good. Now was a Essendon.
Yamanadmo was a
Mancada I said Essendon.
oh, sorry. Yeah. Essendon, you may say, if you
I like your beard though, Charlie. Now was
6
by 6 now, no
6 by 6 now.
Kwame, now when I come from Luna, the Guna Bojas,
My count then. It's all
about. That was a shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Video no crampo. Do you two? You more cablofo. You more cafancy. You want I'm Fabina or company. And how they choose more cablofo. Okay.
The same guy.
The same guy.
Almost no.
Oh, I see. I see. By in China, you mean the warrior free education, right? Then you mean the warrior red, green, blue colors go back and forth. Yes, ni colors. Yeah, go back and forth now. And to say, we see school is so. Next, and here catch all the Bernable Bay for the next year. On yaw. And here on yaw. But there, yen president and now Kumalo Kosor. And the maybe your door yen on two on ye. More promise on 2 ye. And to import a question for a very soft question. Very soft. Remember my one for 5 years of what we are no on your insult.
I see.
Yes. Remember my one 5 what we are no. Damn not working. And since we be so well, in them was a tuna some do on Kaye. Yet, pale man paying until yet to Abamon. A pale man paying until a call the whole Ghana. A call to a capacho. A courier banching. A courier banching or you contum brewer sankum. Here you won't be.
Courier banching.
A be a courier banch, Kwame. Mamma.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Now you won't be. All Cotonia, all a pachow. The womb be my boo. Ye met time womb be. Ye be any way, and there. Fat papa, and that's some more kind of fat. Muriaho. Muriazam abandoned a Muriaho Casapa. There, papa, as a pedication, right? A pedication, pa. Nessa, will pass if you waste the nest or weary. Renable pay number from Unco school, no 1 year educated, papa or ho. And today I can't just so 2 for no Kenya. Into Butu Madame question now.
He does not.
So 2 for no Kadama Samia. Into knock for the Butungu Yana.
Hey, a Republic of Kumasi, no.
Very good. Into Republic of I number 9 for my yellow bayan.
Republic of Aflau,
Number 9 for the Mayer Bayan. None of Bayash watching. Molaba. I mean, we see Republic of the Sea from you do I much a margin natural. It's a Mananaku father came one tap. In fact, in the Murahu, Papa.
That was the now straight from the landing bridge. Okay, Charlie, Godwin.
George,
then I'll
catch you. Some find you.
With Waka tree. So we'll find the cry mix with cheetah that.
Met me at what Nana was in the okay. I'm a friend.
Ever high from Kwame. Okay.
I Kwame. Okay. I mean, a good father only be about for Magana because he's an here mandate to be until Doppy Obeka. Make my culture and the Obotuma Kumasi we will send them a question about the same thing at Charles for because we hear one mandate to be out. Since you are in Ghana and Dobo could be on Freku Fado, that is them the moon. And I'm not surprised though, Cademaster Miche, a flower phone. Obotuma Kachi will be wherever he is, he will say it because this is an Bibian fan who be. Did you are Sankum, a Jonah, what can then control our Sankum? Okay, the Minyamanina, Doppy be a way. I've been able to die, yen to Munti. So we have to wait. Since and the Ghana on everything else to double could be on funnel. Because the Kufado before 2015 on to make a academic there or any sponsor and on Conke. Since on watcher, be careful. So I'm not surprised.
I don't know. Sometimes you can be fed up. He's human. Say schools now working room or Dawson. Hospitals cry working room.
Into why the old ones know what CC and Equakaye, Ekpede new ones.
No, say all person got the momentum. So that's now every morning, most sorry, and I way by school, he's fed up.
Time I know what position, one and they be the Madi. Every day also be an JMCD, and this Friday. One and all the Madi, all them propaganda. On what be annoying here.
I mean,
in some way, we have the men. Who are the men? Men know one who are they? Ghana about DC local champions for the DC a kid 9 months and sign or appointment. Why not the matter? So Ghana was at a standstill for 9 months, 10 months. Who does that? Maybe I'm from who? Now be the you on many na do know why no do or contest. We rule no out. John's one in a walk.
All right. I think that
because baby and you watch it all around.
That's a very good way to segue into this one.
Okay. On the end, make candy. No need to go offer again. So that is it.
Let's segue into this one real quick. That's the Ebediche doing his business. Let's listen to that. We are right now on number 2.
Coast. I have good news for you. We are building a new. People of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. We are building a new harbor in Cape Coast and a new airport in Cape Coast. It is very critical that we do that. An airport makes a lot of sense in Cape Coast. It's a real tourist hub, and between Greater Accra, Kumasi, and Cape Coast, you have a triangle that really is a lot of hub of a.
Vice President actual maths said it was 3 points a kabuma, a triangle.
Economic activity, you can build railway lines between them, and it's a major growth pole if we put an airport here to drive infrastructure growth.
First of all,
so that was the Vice President in August 2020. August 2020. Before I'm winning, or catch a Cape Coast for so be more harbor. So that was the Vice President. So, and that President.
No, I'm go back. Colin Moko Cape Coast interview. Ansana Beido. Nay, Ansana you.
My mates Ghana that.
Debbie Ambo about me as a my interview Cape Coast. On your woman interview. Yeah.
Oh no, I mean this will answer the same thing.
Oh, man, pronounce an yaba because only a chopper. You're a chopper.
Petrol pan. All right. All right. Let me see. So like whilst I look for that, whilst Nana Jose has rudely interrupted my flow. I mean, we can still. I mean, if anybody wants to speak more on the flower thing, you can do whilst I look for that.
Say Vice ever can't promise we. That's a we go. So no one else or bad on team be part of. I don't know. Utu be say or me part of.
According to Vice no one go out. It's in their
and Papa say all part of.
That thing say.
Intermission should have a video number. Come here, Odo. Moon cheba for bonne issue. Nano Capena was.
Both of them landing beaches, you know, any port, any harbor in our manifesto. I think one is in page 46 or something, and the other is in page 160. It's in me and but now all kind of one drew 160. It's names a harbor be out. On no London, what can then?
London beaches.
London beaches.
Yeah, by Nalas one can go fed up. Obena no Keda no Shinim, obey manifesto on the page or the cheddar Shinim by later. In some board.
Oh, my boss, but we can still talk whilst I look for that, you know.
Okay.
Not about them one, but you can still tell.
Yeah, and the young calf of flowers another.
Oh, it's any one of them. Whilst
yeah, in fact, them are my camera papa. In fact, at the same time, Kwame Safakai, Wanyazi, Wambua, Yana Ye, what to me, Muffin. Or they be a kitchen or coffee shop na any zoom komo keke. Azo ye. It be a wish and a boss. It be a wish and a boss or any zoom komo. Into who baby won't put in share with one corner. Because in some occasion now, I am brodo. Oh, come on, what's that? Oh, muhu yo. A school way. Oh, muko school water cried. Oh, they. No matter nana or any kasaya. Baby autumn or any kasama. Baby kaka punch like when we need there. Nana, if you da, abazin a young fan care. Or on the moon there, or one year punch like a baby. Bankeni na ya normal talk. The manya yet is in your own common. Because I'm a South one boy. Na so mpo onya no mpo ntumu nya no papa
Oh me too.
Yeah, wontumu nya no papa nsem o ken yehu netiri yehu na no na yemfan ken chapro na chapro na free education ana
you hold on me your video no you know. Let me play this video for you.
Visit to the Central Region in a radio interview on Monday said he did not promise a harbor for the people of the Central Region. Rather, he is said to have a landing beach constructed to help the fishermen in that area. Let's listen from the...
First of all, there's a clarification. The commitment was never to a harbor. It was to a landing site. So as far as the harbor, we have to be very clear in our mind. We never committed ourselves. I never said I was going to build a harbor. I said I was going to build a landing site, like what I've done in these 6 other places in the Central Region.
So Nana was it. That was your video. It's Nana say. One castle will see harbor, but Okaso basic landing sites.
Yeah.
But Nimi Onunya no cre. Okaso basic landing sites. Okay, like the early pages of the manifesto. But 160 no, and Okaso basic harbor.
So, airport.
And an airport. But Omubisa no say. First of all, no, it doesn't make economic sense to run the harbor over Cape Coast because there's a harbor just about 2 hours away from Cape Coast. So, what sense does it make to build another harbor? Into one committee to BC harbor.
Into what sense there? What sense there? This show manifesto there about that day. You go for. Na yetu abamo because ni MP2 ni ya wulusi. Na watu abama na nakufado. Yes, and see, a graphogy to me, basic harbor is one. And it's a harbor, no, sir, and myself and me for being sika. Oh, and at the same time, as I would you to pine airport now, a crib be salmon one because enemy and your war, Abutra, and your land war, I cry, but you are some treadle near Cape Coast, Naman and Ablu, my mean papa, will be some airport, and Mr. Bianaji, and Sibia to him, right?
Oh, but sir. Set up airport.
Yes, but at the show manifesto there, a basic airport as I'm aware of.
Right. What committed? So wait.
Yes, I commit to not abada yen you go for. As the about to Moyashi yenenum. Now should say yenenum bana. In fact, yenenum nanga so one kakode dado. Right? Nezima when as abacount. And see abada dying. Abada de guafu. Into personal banodun. If you know so, no nankas about a bakado opacho. Nits on Paula Panimpo. What's young
video in 2 days?
Okay. And see, say, one of my children, yeah.
Nana, Mammy Missao, now Opera Museum Cathedral.
They've only the whole Ghana.
And see, David said, I don't know, promise him, no, also I mistake. But we know one promise here, and you deliver the yeah, and
I
Eti Nana who's me mammy Bissas. Cape Coast. No ma mu penina, munina, be what takrad. Mu neighbor, just 2 hours, sometimes even an hour, if you have a good car. Not quite near. Eti no Alena Okaso here airport, and Muya airport ne port. Musumujidia because that doesn't make commercial sense.
Okay. Before, our Cape Coast Yan Prime there obey airport. I mean, long time or before. Nti idia im de obotum airport. I mean, Cape Coast because land na da anchor. Obotum why was I mean.
My land crowd to that.
Yeah, land will hold that. On my could train by 50 times. Market train will by 50 times. Because my catching no mutimika or horse. And see, no young prana you mind obeying. So I was on about the obeying. If they am the wotum, why then why? Was I mean? That's answer.
Right.
And see, them doesn't it be promised wa. In fact, muni animu go afunane. When you be in che, it be a sebi, it be a market. BSc football stadium was amo. Etum enyinaye na ebi odan bakere airport no nsi on mum ajezi mo si market mo na njinenzi mo odan na kero besi airport am on mum ajinezi because bebre wo gwe won tukwa no won airport da market nzi we hu nti wo pe airport no we hu maybe na nana nunua wa abrochi oba land we here, Messi.
Okay.
I wonder when you yak on Kwame. What would 50?
Me try no. Okay, so say Nana say okay, let's listen to this real quick before we go. And I said, Nana God will Nana Hans, if you want to say something about where are.
Kwame, me mom dear, me say Nana Omokas Bekwesi runway or Cape Coast no, not the whole thing I mystery because me who idea economically no, a bad idea about Cape Coast for no. Make economically Cape Coast no, and then I was in Edifetch more. To me, no, I'm a personal issue in America. Me who idea what economically they might need an airport there.
Oh, if
yeah, airport near tourism. Yeah, I mean that was a small plane on your big plane, like a small plane was
under they beat them that I'm mom did not move there. Me who any income be the Ghana for them to put their thing.
Well, see,
tourism no, even from Accra, from Kotoka Airport to Cape Coast, on quasi another tourist attraction. Just look at the traffic. Traffic. Junction. Now, on quiet or can be.
I mean, most
it's part of them Kofu power Canada.
On the me away, it's a place where they're now Kofu Metuasi.
Let me add to Nana Godwell. Most tourist places now. Unya could do country numa. It's a drive to the tourist places.
You don't fly.
That almost shut that part because they want you to see, they want you to drive and see the road. But so, Anna, I think Cape Coast for this is how they look at it. Wa or airstrip, Bogatanga or airstrip, Tamale were airports.
Click the add to close.
Sunyani were airports. Koforidua or airstrip, right?
Yeah.
Takrado or airport. Ho enya airport na. So all the traditional capitals will be our airport and our airstrip. Now Cape Coast, the former capital of the Gold Coast. All they have is a gutter called Landing Bridge. And no cry, nega minisimo.
No cry, it's a phone ones.
George, as well, keep my fancy for you in your
David, me put
a construction aspect. That thing is a bridge.
I've been there. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Have you seen you can actually walk on the water that passes under it?
No, do you know what somebody told me? He told me that the bridge, he can just piss over 10 times on the bridge and you will still have enough to carry you to the washroom. That's what someone told me.
The fluid or the plasma is more like a plasma. Because the fluid that is passing under that culvert, if Jesus had walked on it, it wouldn't be a miracle because it's thick enough for human beings to walk on it. But that aside, Now you don't see any problem. Say what promise you almost obviously airport. And
George,
I mean, even
manifesto media is all about promise. So when giving a manifesto, it's just like a pastor telling congregation to pay tithes and a man trying to chase a woman. You say whatever you can say. Once you are giving the post, no, Charlie, you can't do anything, and no one can do anything. Obi asun timi nyoshi. And Timeno Obi by man the manifesto no can yama be na. Me, I don't buy into that. It's not what you are coming to tell me because Nyama baby omo kanina they can't do it.
But
you don't find any problem. Say a person in the like a president.
George, Obeka say one district, 1 million, so one district.
So or say when you be that, can't say embao or say enyambai.
I can say the first 4 years. Some are kind. One can say 8 years, and one can say 2 months. Be more in the first 4 years.
Yeah, but a piling to say or mouth be a fight.
Or so I know what you bura, you baby.
But every day you go from David Pia Brofana ba or pa. You go for cheesy down for go to my airport. On airport also. Mini airport, you can no go to my serious. No can make a chow.
Okay. On the Muslim Kawan.
On it, no go to my.
I mean,
serious.
Hansen LBB can.
Me tourism now more count with Cape near you know. Me find say from Accra to a year good car and I say where I mosquito best here. So we used to V8 near a year and then I charge 45 30 minutes no draw. It is all the air a UBC or pay. First of all, no, or more roadside now, more business no. Okay, kill more auto because of this airport now. Oh yeah, and I may find as a president who make it that big statement now. Want me for failure. So bad until now be pleaded say. Okay, you promise say you be see airport, but you find say Accra will be, and you know are you too closer to more, and you know in this case you know you be replace the airport you know to something else. Nanka me find say community you know omunya that kind of say president you know we can draw at the actually because every time be on my promise you know now I did something different I request. First of all, and they can request the airport. One, I already show manifesto says, Obama airport. Okay, 1 year GD. And I was here by say, and you know, oh yeah. And they say, yeah, as a citizen, a DM pan I ain't demanding from her because you can say the finish school or say or pocket money. And I was so my promise to say, Ubesi airport and also I wouldn't mean deliver. And also you could cancel also one cancer. It is to say, you know, as a citizen, no, a DM pan a government, you know, you requested from. And I say, you can uncle spend do Usikano UK on airlines, no, that is my main say. I'm confused.
Let's listen to Nana. I'll call that who knows. No, I don't know. We'll be chance Charlie page 160 Habo into Nintivinkasian Habo. And as a gentleman, as he is, no, Obi who I beg. Let's start again.
I made a mistake. Let me just confess it. I made a mistake.
You did?
Yeah, I made a mistake. In looking at the manifesto, and I tried to do that before I go. I saw one page which talked about a landing site. I didn't go further to see. But in any event, even with the mistake, I think still we have to rethink a lot of things. We can't have a harbor in Elmina. We have a harbor in Elmina, which is being developed right now. Obviously, Takoradi, Elmina. Then we have another one projected for Cape Coast before we go further down the road. I think some rethinking has to go on for us to be able to find what is the value for money arrangements that were. But it was a mistake, and I have to apologize to the people of Cape Coast and the Central Region for that mistake. But presidents are human, after all.
It is simple. As somehow I can the president is human. You're free. And you know, and as
Okwa himfie na okoka am na say oye bone a say omoma uti ampata right say wako ahimfie na wakoka asem bi na say bio eyantra omoma auto snap ne ebi kura auto aponche right it is na now what you to say you made a mistake and then now the best kata Central Region for
2% na akota aponche ma Central Region for
not per se, but at least and Toronto, why you know, yes, OC library, no, Kase and Toronto midi, you know, this is the benefit that moving free because ultimately for our no keke just a position be or how do okay sema and yes okay na ya fana okay tell me say obefama adwuma you know me bedru adwuma mo na aka chen say adwuma kura ni ho a at least say me case ka de ezo utua mame because one mame confidence say me nya adwuma ye na say me nya adwuma na me case ka na me de ba no so me da kofi enti so one ma promise no na wo who say a mistake more ready you know who say project we how e be too much enti no again ubetimi de ma Rebecca you know alawa no de aye bibi wo
That's it. And I would say that's all around that.
Yeah, I'm good around.
So say na say oh sorry. We that them page, you know. Okofina 1 point action. It's you know upon a show.
Yeah. Menji na acha opponent.
Oh.
No quite menji na acha opponent because what also ways I could video by Biale Elimina have Bibianu or for Habo Bianu Elimina. My wife will Elimina. Moko Elimina. My wife will Elimina. Elimina purchase an answer recent Moko Moko to Kwari after program at the best bottle group. My wife, Obwa, no quite make a Obwa. Baby, away Elimina, watch there. Sir, and far from Wayne and Nama. Wayne Marcus, why the coastal, big coastal Muhammad C. Mowan. On no way Elimina. No son so yeah, bridge knows the moment, right? Na Elimina wanted that the year of Watson, the year Bakan, no opponents, right? Why are there? She be booting my balland of what that, right? And see, on yellow corder Elimina. Why habo? Kwame, why you habo over time? Moja of one way you more maybe I live. She should be Mama do Elmina with captures at other Abo Elmina. What's also ways I could she across our account?
Oh, but
at the same time, also
maybe he's talking about fishing harbor. A fishing harbor behind you.
Yes, and I fishing harbor. I can't have what you win. How can be catch a harbor or children? Was the fish be sold?
No. Or harbor like Temanata.
Manifesto no a fishing harbor now a harbor.
Or a harbor.
Listen. Yes, or a harbor. Yes. So they chile bafo no quality one chile one. What can your into Kwame nature panel pen umblegway umbegine non pacho and kind of no pacha one or you just laughing at chopper. Or laughing at chop or we put no what trick on what brain you go for tree, but all the one you go for. And yet to buy it to yes, sir, abano. Yen you go for yet to abba basa. Yen to me to skirt and blouse. Last year to skirt and blouse. This year about to skirt and top. If you put your face coat back on. And the end tarts, them all can. Umbra, no maybe be mogway. And sunny yats nasi.
Okay.
Baby home hospital no the say. Kekos new old hospital no the say. No main and sunny yats. Ebintia.
Dama.
Mpoche.
Okay. So in
But
pattern.
in that yen tayo yen saban wo fen igwaya akoto. Akoto de tru ba yegu yen pan. Eyi okwa de no gwa anya obi. Kwa mi te yen tem so no eyi okwa de no gwa anya obi. Ye baya papa no dread. Enjoy de na ba o me baba ana alen cash baba. The bomu do is e baya one wo. Yeah, politics. By or they make straightforward. The one gene
Okay.
One fact Rebecca is going to be brain.
So, hey, Ugwa, hey, a friend then. Ugwa mine. Oh, US now, Wakasan. What's on Brahman?
I mean, the president of Candy, Wabba Petcha, why a mistake? Nipper do a mistake, no casama. Ome engine too. Ninja. Me hope the uncle go for baby, I be mom need statements in Nibi. Kwamadinka Hansen and Anna was in Cody and French papa na. Young bomb permanent young quatentin on to me from Bugana. Copy time and tambers on the Wako. Aye, 4 years on chair, but this work 3 years into the young teen, young monk, and funny baby.
If I just say one suspended, punching in Yano.
One suspended baby, I won't jar. Well, he am the win here, won't jar. Because we go for the cockra, one consequence she went to. I don't know when you see no. But basically, be apart from the airport and the harbor, not a landing beaches. Harbor, what the ship be for US work KG. One fine chairman. Okay, on and I was in Ken, a guy from the DBS who will make presidents. They will make and will make presidents. And we in the central region, who strong goes no I win. 3 years don't care about who go for me Jodi.
By Kwame, young kind of court. Dama and Baba knows good ponan was a go. Mammy can get him to pictures. By why has it be actually one of work ton and number fun? One way a contract in him. And there were a boy funny tree, a cotto a bono gunsunum, not try as Abba a ponano, neighbor in them were ponano. I was a baby in a good ponano, Nina, and see a bed in a frothy walk. What to true, no was our bound in a marry, because what to two were Babanoda, Baban in Sunabugo Moyama, a bone to Babana woman, a often a bone of the enemy, but also we go not catch and soon. But more crying go full of complain with Amazi Pade, into other what the space be my one. I'll put to what one everyone, wait true, where Ponoda was able to dazzle. No, what to weigh in Naman, since an enemy now was so good yamin. Na was about nti mfa ne first wonya hwasambo be ida since obato do why hwasambo be 6 not a name nyina bato so egu na konsunum
I saw church kakra
na hozi hwasambo no church ma you mikrom fasan for one task hwasambo no mdo oye pan akese no friend na was okay Kwame is lost.
I'm very lost.
Panakasa. So when young cocola 12. Since I do watch a shamable weapon and oife. By so to Namana Waba because of a Namana 1 dozen, 1 buff from my winya and Namanian. In Sunabuga, no one say 1 month a bonada. Ubin or says, I don't you want your 12 and Ubin bear 6 and Namania was also one. If you ever short a number so, yes, I count. My mother is a wife. Echo Owasasa. They watch a sham about my wife. Makajina the minimum of a Makaji pictures. Oife, or then to would you be my one watch you. What to a naman? And see, yeah, Pawan Chow.
So designing uncle you by he
designing uncle. Yes. Under the more pictures so much
computer well until say the multimeter outboard motor na mujai net na motor no ana
na auto motor crash will be here net na is very artificial
na better na chicken
Hansen omo ka fish asema o brekum ni the fan we
mo le kadama ta so by oye falinya ebi okopo If you are couple never order into your school, okay, fish, be no or bobo on papa. Never no okay, doctor, okay, nurse. And so on ya and when you see from one papa, and so papa to say, a born a action now, you good action. But would train one day in check school, blabber boy papa, that man child, which I way. A carpenter, over a carpenter, a bush, a born, a polish, maybe be a camera, or business make a son. Gun and Yoko school, so over pay you queen, a pemka doctor, a pemka, and so upon still over for doing ya, Catlas knows our door, and so don't you bring your Buddhism. Dama machines are proposed
because yeah, papa no sometimes na adwuma na omo ye no Ghana no omo nka no kora na ewom no enti no hono de me na onya adwen se nipa o fish ewo Ghana na adri ne ba se okoye doctor na se politics because no kora no ewom se okọ ya okonya ensoa mefa se pan 10 oba fie no odi mu 1 pen aba fie right enti wan ka no kora no ewom se adwuma na me ye profit work. And I say, be a risk in a woman, so country mofrano. Or the one say, oh, Bob, and I admire with the edge, I admire with this, it is not attractive to young man. I know,
Debbie, answer, but you know, you know, your goon partner, yin motzi, yen your goon son, yin motzi. No, quantum a catcher one. Fling never be a fling. But when you go school to invest the pet, one man by any papa name you bio because a man for the best or you're feeling naba, although you're educated. Listen, Yenny you go, Yenny you, and for off one and bringing I be up there, Oko school by a doctor, be up or by back manager, will go one. And she said, Maba may me project, I'm a young one on my awing memory. Over Panasoria Aquaday, whom I miss all Babloa, and the Diamond Coquan number one walk up and win a wolf ma. One don't have a number, and today be a back random wabroach, a back tilapia. No, you are black, a podaho. Into one on coupon. Say, ye, damn, your school, your bed doctors, na ya, one on coupon, no when you're a fambro. And already you train on coffee, I'll put some more couple. So was the machine put no package of chin now.
What may be the question?
Medasi.
Mpocho, no, Upapa no aye farinya.
They been preparing for him.
Mpocho Papa na be dwuma no ye. Say how I dwene able to catch na.
Yeah, Papa no kaka.
Nti Mpocho, why dey you school no? Anti na Ghana na kaka.
Mpocho mushi mate dem makaka. Na ma papa na ye woni temi de. E kakala ebe pem mesiafo. Ntomporo be che ne be bia ka. Kalka.
Well, still I solve a problem.
I mean,
solve a problem.
They do. I mean, Musa, if it's a crime of a catcher, Muscles, Medjuma, Bukitan San Juma, Namazaburiasi. Very good. Into Muslims and Jumana, Mutumas a babu, Chade. No, you must by subscribe me away.
6 by 6 me away. But Orin, I wasn't Thomas and I say
beat, yeah.
Only 6 by 6 now.
No, 6 by 6.
6 by 6 on a family.
Different code.
So, I mean, let's move off this topic real quick. Now you call the next one. The next one here, the new IGP, Hansen favorite guy. Dampare. I think Ghana police said they want to really fight cybercrime. It is a committed crime. Internet, social media, wherever you are, they are coming to find you. And what's that? So number 1 on the list, and I'm about to watch them. So according to Ghana TV
1. Megusone ne share inside before I be drew offer bonsana so Oba Kofi TV.
The narrator is the Kofi of Kofi TV
studios hono. Me ohana minya text message e o me phone so say emrantie bi enenam form ho na adan fani expect ahoho bi ana. Enti me fine way bi e find out ehun say no onhwehwe ahoho bi anti na amaya anti na say frɛ enough for security phobia or more around that they will have to just be around. Enumua anche ena mesenya another message from production team. They say CID4 beye enwatwe at the car services from who car white back when see her, and there is one other car at the other end now. Woman swap around. Tienra.
Okay.
What's it?
Somebody who has psychological
that was the problem. Until Uno say CID4 no ejina esroho na woman say order from above. In fact, almost state say from IG na ankasa say yemra me funny face and fanonko. And I say, well, when you say funny face, when you face every day or yeah ache. Nti mo bechi no anka bia ka so ho ana say ni fie ho na mo warrant no mo say we ne chi we no onye warrant asem onye warrant bia
sir.
And I say okay, I want to know say truly omo free police adwuma no mo do omo hye uniform no and omo leader ne yi ne ID card me hwe na truly omo free Ghana Police Service. Na me say okay, metumi anya some 5 minutes bi na me lawyer di nkomo ahwe what I need to do. And one will say no problem. Now, a mono to say, my office on say your fingerprint, unni assessor, Yaki crown team rep, and I'm assessing into my country will say until some name lawyer Beccasano. To know, time no more up, down, up, down, up, down. Lawyer Casa, yeah, lawyer Casa, no chair, so when you mean you much in a young court police station. And that was when, but they're no crown na. I be or maybe say leader and say that then among concoction. Then
yeah.
If truly your car you wait till wabaha as you understand. Obe fan say a be a time I only interview Nyababechino and all that, but we and yasin be and like and check and I mean who say leader back one or non share uniform no after CID for say omomra form. And omusi no catch almost omuntu kanko. And no two can say Sana Nina can't win because inside the honor or she inside. Then I mean, they didn't come out say, oh no, Omunyanchin on 2 days. When Fafanim Rana on Tunafo say on Shanika Semi. Oh, Drua say, oh, but they were friendly. Unlike City, the ABI share, yes, some time ago. This time, they were very friendly. Your kind of say, funny, I see a call Nima police station now, or one was a fat. Huna wodi huna Vanessa true say obebo ni true no wakum ho no na utwe statement ni wi a kofi betumi ama obi no akofi na me see no problem and na yetena ka white na sit down and yetenem yekodru let me feel say headquarters nti edru Nima police station and your branch and na me say your headquarters and I say no so aha no Nima ase nti no say omodine ko Nima and your branch and you run Nima. You drew inside her, maybe a fun shall say my funny fans. So when you're a
celebrity,
when you're celebrating, or more man fans, but who said still a funny yet like
say Bobby,
yeah,
I say what Debbie
said what you are, and I'm yes and no. And she let's say Nekasa, no, I hear, oh, okay, see. Police phobia. When you when you na what na ma I say you are a failure. Just say, and to me, no one commanding in area, family, why them who answer police in back when you handcuff. Program, say, officer, Nasi Ebe, you pay on show sign, be as a bobby, or and inside how you real mukrano, what's not to tune. And there is no way.
Obey gun.
And I say, inside, or not, yeah, police station inside or Nima police station. And they handcuff no good.
Yeah, near to Mundada.
Let me say, oh, my problem. They say yes, meaning say Juma, but you were human face to everything. Nipanwan kasano were depressed state. Until near my best sign, I'm in depression. No, I am more no. Yen try say you be limited. Now wait.
Police for Ankasa, so minimum some department or Mankasa has some themselves have some. Okay. Me
kasaya no was you I'm say yes meaning say I'm not saying say mamufangu or whatever but when say buy nyina no why basa mo say the good na no sin traces or catch no say no Charlie
I'm done
and the condition or here help than this the didn't for me no see you be any home between I feel me no o ma phone crack
no want to tap pictures
pictures
maybe back ana me no ana me nsa
oh pictures no mu twa
nipa dodo send I mean two people no mu twa pictures
yeah
no mo nyina person mo report my IGP so ma
and I say oh Charlie I do we say or say oh obi na smart me say me nkonkwachi na ya igi na smart me nkonkwachi so mo say my ye madwuma enti me send it enti no we enye for publication na we bia na me am ne fa ni kasa say oh yes o matwa picture no enti ba akwa me nsada ne kon ho say kra no na eno aye say afei de we are not preventing say o mu ntwa or charges to show say just for that purpose and need 3 minutes na pictures no go
Facebook circulating all over
we Facebook and at once when I out say
how did you feel?
No, I felt Charlie. I don't know. Oh yeah, the crime. No, yes, threat. All right,
but it's a serious crime.
Yes. Does it call
but
for?
It could be a spiritual. You know, just as we say when it's spiritual. You know, police form for spirituality.
Yeah, more for spirituality.
He also could be in that spiritual way mood. Facebook page. Also, as a celebrity, media for no cry, court near there, there will be court and any of interest. You will try to take pictures and videos, though they try to prevent. Immediately, obey a celebrity and I say, police send it to me line up, although human rights issues can come in. Human rights issues can come in here and there because some of them.
So that was funny face. I think video know what the intimate trust is here. Mami fa shatawale di anenka hona na yentwaso. And I think medical has also been arrested. And also when the beka hona. So that was funny face. He was arrested because he threatened somebody on the social media or threatened Bekun the ex-wife and home. So he was arrested for that. You know, I mean, this quick one on Shatawale. Shatawale, he has already been arrested and has showed up to court a couple of times, actually twice. This is the Shatawale one. I think it was after court or before court.
This is the second code 3, Second code 3.
So that was Shatawale. Also in the camp. Also, I think today they tried to get bail for him, but he was remanded for another 1 week. Into Shatawale, no. Into hey Nana Godwin with the Obedi camp. What do you say about this one?
Kwame, me first Shatawale no the oye ni na ope public sympathy towards new album Basso. And the IGP need to has bought into that also bought into it now. Oh my God, I am more popular. Oh, you best started releasing him says yeah, shatter, prison. No, they are not judging Sika. And the shatter me kind the oye no a year for publicity not boy any.
But I think I'm talking more from like Dan Paris from the police part of the police.
Man, I saw about for me find send home prepare no or prayer nyoma be beyond to me any sustainable. Because Shatama audio much I know the people who are reigning Ghana, almost say Ghana, ruining Ghana. On Quanin Kono Kasa, NDC people for no much one or movies Eddie and Yama and Winhiano. On just some musicians in entertainers no. Baby, I saw a minimum be I saw Coco start one, so on Conco investigating. You the shatter all a bit.
It's Bunja cybercrime.
Bunja cybercrime, non chase or more Mudisican, or Mudi bag, as was Kakofi Quedi.
Finance, we can't say white collar crimes.
White collar crimes, or Mudi Sicano, physical cash in internet so fraud in the Kekani. You just uncle Vono. Now I made Juma Ukrumwa. Ejuma okrom anka ge nkofo anya sa fraud nyoma we nti me kan is onja entertainers no di omochi na ha azio na emwa funny face di oye ni na emwa onja sa di na onkochichi nkofo omudi sanse money no on start one anka sa party na di ni sis no start opo o member in details of nkofo onko start
o man list
metro be musika no guni di omudi sika ni I know them. Kwame, media man,
a waste of time.
A waste of time, waste of public resources. A waste of time into a person just by instantly this why no ESP. No person discipline to them. And some one yet. They are here near fat on yet. Waste of time. On ESP 7 and I said class with school prefect, no person chess. Indeed, Kwame, maybe man.
Now was it?
Yeah.
Watch some few in Kofa will misbehave or internet nodo. And Nana God will say a waste of time. They're real criminals, I say, they bring no commerce. Yeah, and yeah, internet a cyber crime for.
Yeah, kind of move on. More Kenya perfect move on the pa. Men there upper there, Oyazibi. One was Mpon Kobe. Mpon Konin Wingina. Now, within short time, was a working at Mbodom. ɔsɛ mmɔdɔm so bɛba bɛyɛ mmɔdɔm ɔsɛ bɛba ebi ɔsɛ kogu no menwa mpɛ nkyɛn menim dɛ nkyɛn biribi esi wɔ mu anim na wɔhwehwɛ obi be serious watching no wasn't modem, especially airport na azin no wasn't modem jingina for cocaine no yinza maybe or very high by into from modem cook town na sai fuma bodam no ojifi fancy according some no kakebie mo ba ka dem pakon na cocaine shano another when do wiazi na pakon so wiazi da we plan nti da man brother ke no podo obagiz ne keke na azukwa me wundo opade boys on work social media ono no podo shut one down nti was opro the year musicians na wall band and I be oye famous be oye high na what start no today be oye high mpo ya achi na awo by mama kasa menche boys na wabro go social media wonyi me kasa papa we mde wo kasa won commit won nti so no baba eze onje ono baba eze onje mo boss ababin mo she onyi me kasa papa na mata tsamba fa mo onyi me kasa papa nti awhwe famak war ebo na was akọ Captain Smart no do ebo na was akọ Captain Smart no do nti mo ye no ye concert IGP one wo ye erufun MPP NDC uguo kachi ya pocho ai won no wosusa won na won moframa wosusa
even within the Ghana police crowd benya bebre achom
very good Ghana police crowd akuna oye kasama afọ ofanda munye finism dama akubi
oye beyin na oye besia
oye beyin nansi yo ta kasapa
and I was really trying nyame kra na am wan kai di no ntino
yeah no voice to phone or oye criminal oye
Hansen kora and I was there on tisa contempt you baby
hey in the my sister way
onu cry tina ebeka tourism na still on by no
because tourism you mu pa
no I know say this is one of her favorite topics
yeah
Eti Hansen accident Hansen no Mike Dumo ana
no the Hansen and Mike
Hansen ampa so I think we should you move I think okwaba me so be san
yeah and see when you funny face in fact or I didn't me yellow ba Sabio say oh
wait a minute, sorry, it's a network
okay
as a Madrid Ghana into no me data na ye
what do brekum
what's that? It's a me food ya
what's it kind
yeah me Ghana for your problem because I going say first of all social media no monam so na dan parade Ghana to map no so me patch Google map no you know are Google who Ghana map so ara obi ana the Ghana to first of all a chena watching omo ye dede Ghana ni nyina no me so okay so background obey 1 week the year display na at least discipline e bakum kakra because me for say na say owusu bempa o social come say you know o say free sir oko me for say 1 week peno yente say o ye de bia
yeah Holy Spirit na fast
no say Holy Spirit na say we just have one free MPP for we're shutting it down. It's a crazy 31st night. Obey said the daily beam na dan Paris regional ho. Ocean come no dan Paris regional Monica. nipa baako bi ma me kan say bia obetimi I switch it to a year Kennedy Japan on his anai ene Afia Schwarzenegger omo nyina so timi chi omo a na mo use system no eduma for now technically no me na ya again because that fear and panic na Ghana for e kan no me no enye fear and panic now or the chain no me system no already but me alone baby I'm ton normal kwan ho me ko catch obi me kum obi a my social media and you know technically no be en system mrane ye den adwuma but Shatawale public figure and just one no one you know leadership by example obviously about the social media I say I can YouTube I can say and Ghana system na adwuma obviously we do not stand there but okokwana 3 days kwana what them
right
3 days kwana what them I don't know me manage ho and as how osofo no so oyeye no sometimes no spiritual you know omode fa ho a omoye you know okay osofo no dey no dey dem fa say no me nim the reason omode osofo no kan
osofo no crime na ye fearing spreading panic no
osofo no well soon oboshi Shatawale
ono no dey say kwame ye kompa dia ono no obetumi atete no ho because obodi say Charles ana Charles do so wo Ghana so what you say entiru wa money di say Shatawale o say Charles it is a Charles na wo Shatawale what you am ho a I don't know different it is so funny there o so omo gu ni parada but onye good lawyer biara ono onti akese but Shatawale dey what about to evidence no what about to social media it don't mean can say o management ni na mistake no okay o management ni na mistake na any o mun kodam ana Ghana no so kora no say o kodam na o kora na o respect na amanfo any you know e conform creating polo no dey you know o kodam 3 days by no say it be who say what social media be
okay so
by enter first no so don't pare you know say na o chekwa show na at least obi here there obedwen ho because now say members within COVID time no I normally across social media no and they say like Ghana how you be control until says I know obi timi e dey obi hu e control e dey be fame na ya Ghana for no ya but say must I know way e cost sometimes no who can try to be so e dey be fame na obedwen hu mienu and Ghana no so kora no unya I Ghana ko ni wa obedi and omo ko da kan tabaka na say jail how could it doc no back possible come look around no and also a neighbors no do almost we were come back unbelievable we do cry
person just say for a short period cry microphone Kofu Bebre. What is the say medical to the mammy for video we film quickly.
Medical
Medical arrested for brandishing gun on social media. Ghanaian rapper Samuel Edu Frempong, aka Medical, has been arrested for brandishing a gun in a video on social media. Medical was with his wife Fela McCaffrey at the Accra Regional Police Command Charge Office. He was brought to the station by police and is currently in police custody. One of the lawyers who represented Shatawale, Jerry Avenok, Nogbo was cited at the police command, but it remains unclear if he is going to represent Medical in his case. This comes a few hours after Danzalati, Shatawale, and 4 other people were remanded into police custody following an alleged gun attack that turned out to be a hoax. They were remanded by an Accra Circuit Court on Thursday, October 21st, 2021, during their first appearance in court. Medical was at the court premises to offer support to Shatawale. Shatawale was picked up by the police for spreading false news about an assassination attempt at his residence in Accra on October 19th, 2021. Subscribe to the channel, share, and drop your comments down below. There will be more updates on this story, and you guys will be the first to know. I'll post it more on this channel. See you in the next one. Peace.
Kwame.
Doko.
What's a medical DNA on what channel? Based on your friend is Usu Bempa, the small boy in the crowd is simple. That guy also yes, because so say Usu Bempa, your friend is MPP for a watch and action the macro riding Akaho. And you say, your friend is a medical and come on. On my bag on Tiabe can't change. Na Usu Bempa, the boy in the air, Mochino. Medical there, once me answer. And who's we ordinary person, you bet you. We are user, I bet you. It's right now, men me follow so. Then I want to know, and all the best I show now, me follow so. But me, damper, me no issue back. Sa and come on, or the Bahano, or I do a mobile Ghana, no. Me no problem because. And come on, I saw 16 regions, no. And uncle will say that 16 regions, no. A bit more, a more favorite, a pa. And this time, come on,
okay, Kwame, so medical, or the threat will be with social media another or Pulikeke.
Or Brandishia Ghana. A bit ma only gun. But only right say Uber brandish, Uber puli dia church and crofo.
Oh, okay.
Sana yam brand it.
Yam brand it.
Yeah, you need your friends right to carry no. So salon friend or her.
Yeah. And this is what it Dama Dama brother can I find all you be there. Your big fish order watch it one. Him there crime when inspiring day to software easy or can the dado. No more work on them. Japan knows a wakan that would to Wakachina. Another Obia wakan as the wood to Wakachina. No question.
Oh, yeah, Ubotum. So by your swap, Abia, grace period be or there. By Obit or Castle bet you be he can go back to any time. No expiring date, a bit much will be.
Okay, and see, there was software bear almost about 20 Wagana. Why Damaz? I just started the okay. More in fact, on chi a castophone and Kakaman watching and fine Oboka Bashata, well, no, Okoa Besizia Okobo, Obokanium, and no opera, and no that or ya bruchin. But as an idol case today, Charles, if your bo dance so, Charles Cooper, so right?
I think ni Shatawale.
Yes, no, also to for South Africa. There, or for the local debate, they was who the same thing, right? And see, honors and or make a point, Kakawa Shatawale no okay. Gonna be no Shatawale. Na media for now, what did you summon? Other was that once watch it on.
The one.
They have no pushing for more or can some papa radio.
Hey, sir, Obisa question open now answer
Media when no be a question media do wa assemensin do obisi oba canon at all you miss a book video no answer up. No so if you're in panic.
Now who's the assembly?
On the end, I buy a fear and panicking. And much a time while batching, you know, so I will try.
I said it is so good for you.
Ah, Kwame. If there's a book, I did a book of you. A book of you. By young Castle in Yamans. The book has some man.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Ghana National Cathedral. Last time I near Kasansine say price near 250. I got $250 million. Well, this week, I'm say here another $100 million account. They say you do say I think 320 say $350 million. Nti a Hanson we own a cathedral. We need break pass, so you should start with this. Cathedral, you see before I meet me yesterday. And yet 250 bill. That was last week. This week there 350, another 100 million account. You see a surprise and a corner cost. Until then, walk on.
Kwame, they say almost to petrol there, then cathedral no almost to.
Okay. I said petrol man to you 250%.
Kwame pa. Yantumusa ebeda a campaign no. I had 3 years. Ebeda a campaign no. I say you started a pesca go. First of all, cathedral na nkasa no ho. A idea like me fan say no onim say sabio obenya sika bi obabi. Sika na obaji no DC no. Say sika na anso.
Be say no 100 million, right? Initial price no 100 million. And I call 200 million. Say like no 200 million and a bit in my. And then so my out say no 200 million as of September. Now 200 million a bit in my. And I'm about to know 200 million is shot.
Yes,
right. So here 300 million.
But by the end of it, you know, not me fan say almost ya come anymore because say you know I keke kra na mu two from or more title or no more pam no and no na 100 million no antimi anya hwe no ansa na structure no ne omo be cement kra emai edi cathedral na the way say nyame wo ho nyame nye bafan o because when who say Ghana for yenhia that kind of a because I am sorry I work Ghana no almost space bebre and me fan is explanation no so government and the man say ODC cathedral near for tourism and tourism no so crown no Cape Coast Castle crown most of the Ghana schools no crown nim say your castle crown be a slave castle. It's all the says when you know Babesi Cathedral, Abra Emma benefit bia rather than say Osubempa, and also Krana ya Chino Kotu a say if one about Besenkom.
Oh, say Cathedral in Young Congo, say restaurant too.
Kwame pa na Cathedral, I don't know who's the way and yet on mine akuma swade and intima problems be bread and ebubum no. First of all, ade here Ghana for no. Nyame nim say sebio o si dan na o hye na nyam de but mani ne ma for omo kra ho nto omo Sana me patch because so be a year and can nye day say cathedral now person who see oh yeah o pesika yeah say adwuma o say they say untimi fa nipa bia o Ghana bi because
road no I am okay I am say we see cathedral ni we are o be fa nipa na so on fa nipa because right now no say I am
and then me who joke before Facebook they say Ghana ambassador to Italy no be actually was say oh send us a payroll no what space available may I faster apply
I don't know me fan say sometimes you know government you know and no maybe wo ka kire ya nsisi so because they say government I am now who say pesika they say kosi cathedral other na sa sika na obeje 100 na obe appeal for fund now omodema DC no one our catch nyame say wo hye no bo but right now no onim say no mamu ayede enti ultimi ebo FM say because what me di entra central for no there so obesi airport amom na entra sa na nyame so obetimi aka chance say you we need me kai but when him says say you know country you know covid no ama mu aye
why do they say central for here harbor
yes
and apply here for here school
oh
my flash into the nyame dey be ya
next time I think about me and I say you will see so na come aye go
all right and I'll go real
Kwame, me kachidi ayasemi. Se o na opese wakwasho obo ama onyankopon ewo Israel ze enfa akwaso bisi kachidi amana. We win no ankasa ju pay ene we pay ya de be me na nka wa start DC. Na wakwasho obo na de ba be share kon de menyi Kufa adu ni MP biga me menyi omo nyaari. E won ansori bebre wa Ghana. Bibinya program na utumi ko dak we no so betumi di ama ope baby di ayo programs woko men's altar betumi di ama Action Chapel timi mi hu adekwanti opese wakwahye ne bono ode be sen Ghana fo yenka se pese ebesi aso amanyame o on ne ko gina Israel no de ne mama cars awo no no ka che nyame se Nyankopon ma ne wini a nyame ama ne wini nti find your way to build and jai se odi katidi ne ba be chokie.
From military government now to Rollins, not Christ the King we use.
And look where you are ketiketi. Udian kakona kwa expand home po. And look where you opposite your office. Just kona kwa expand hono. So I don't see why or they be choking ni pass see or person say or account number or na obia po nkotia 100 cedis so they mean say mandate you say voluntary. Yenti think of one of them kutia sadin.
When our contract we are going by force power.
Enti me cathedral ni there papa no won't forget na onjai no unfair how be CDI. Because they say omo the cathedral ni e famuji sikadi.
That is another cathedral started $100 million.
100 million. Yeah, that is a way of milking. Because September. Why don't you take it off away from the city? CBD baby traffic ko unfa nko pampram ho na unfa nko unfa nko central region baby. Then divert the traffic away from the town towards that
Cooking town that's the center of Ghana.
Now their baby see Accra wo kono baby anko 40 dada. What else could go to relocate and find them a place.
Judge so mutu enya skakura no omudide mponche kakanga
okwese mponche kwaji na asi trap picture
na Kwame na Atwa Mountains kura nka okosi no ho a
enka besan kwa ya tourist attraction kwa because of the lift be ko ho no nka be tourist attraction amaye ogosi no Atwa Mountains me sa papa no me hu ni projects bi wo ye ya me je me maintenance you agenda 101. What you say? No, see another issue. One.
So who said before maybe soon here no or the more account now. See, me mom the cathedral now so say and government sika. Although said we all know said that's a lie because say we see a government land so Accra land boy cheap. Demolition crowd you know. Any land now we use a government land. It's a Ghana sika now we use.
Me cathedral don't mean sing ye. the best in San Jose.
Now, cathedral, you have two foundations. You have two foundations. For cathedral, the price are increasing by 200%.
Sure, now Kawa better na ko when you scan the judge. What are you on about?
Yeah, I mean, what's the best question?
I'm quite sorry. So, what's the problem?
But I missed a question. I don't know, so was I'm a contract and I'm over.
You sure the award I'm a contract. Architect in the architect minim ni deputy. Minim wiki hon. Ajayi ni deputy no. I'm was boy be no the man.
And I come over.
That's the name.
One form of contract.
William from a contract. Or the architect also so what your initial stages in planning.
And so Obanana what about there or Dama amount was it again? Obanana
be what they come quantity survey and our price you on the architect.
No, so architect
drawing now. What the mark quantities are they
I'll price it for you. And see, in the variations na future inflation, maybe the inflation now to the 5 years inflation. Into I don't know, they are doing the thing against inflation. Inflation quite by the because
say in construction, say unya architect papa no you're drawing a mawa. Now you estimate a papa quantities papa no ye mawa. Normally you're constructor price na akosra. Ridiculous. 20%.
20 to 25%. Yeah.
So I'll 20%.
I know you're broaching you and you're Ghana.
All over the world.
I don't have friends to be
all over the world. Baby. It is an architect say 100. Now uko seen 120, 125. Ubi abeja to me say, oh, there were incidentals in the way. Now way architect say 100 quantities for now you say 100 million. Then you first Sophie Crown ball from. Oh, they also say I could do 320, say 350.
You make an man factor in maybe inflation for the next 3 years and so the basin to be about account.
And then
now, what kind of surveyor? Self surveyor no first quantity surveyor no be or the inflation for about 5 years kind of way.
That I need to two petrol say their hands in a can.
I said petrol amount to 200%.
Yeah, and then
250%.
Oh, what project is on too much?
And then we see we on no crime only showed. Into no bone was I may know.
What see you?
In Pocuno, or yet I'm a pronunciation agenda 111. We see you, I have papa.
No, the architect, no, see Ghana and then baby, in Africa and then baby.
Yeah,
Papa. Echo Washington. Museum of African Deben. Yeah,
Marco order.
On the same.
Let's say a Birmingham Library. The guy is here who designed it.
Yeah, by guy no Abrochiro was man Abrochiro, right? Was man you drawing. Then right? By then drawing was Abraham. My beer then we see women of Fukuma. It's no most kind of knowledge. Again.
Then what the running the burdens also what this can account for the near future.
Massa.
It looks like maintaining and running the burden. I don't know what could be 350 million.
Sir.
What the commission. No, the commissioning what the running and maintaining, like operating BB account. If I do over from one, they've added all to it 350 million for this structure.
Cathedral.
You got simple then.
Cathedral. This Muslim for one, no. I think Turkish government no see one. I mean Muslim for one. That will be my side. Turkish. Into why they can't keep Israel from embassy.
Yeah.
The Israel for Boba. Oh, Israel no
Answer that Casimo. You could just know Israel.
Israel for the one stone.
Okay, one stone say man now.
Campaigning. So
with the national cathedral, when it's brought, one will be taking over pretty. Catholics for and Martin for and answer the and 6 March and 31st night near Koya, so one near Koya, Yakako inaugurate.
I said that no papers. I'm going to check you
you know who is going to operate because that was cha.
Many for no bayanza. I'll grow.
I'll grow for.
I'll grow, for
hey, almost me too. I'm on catch you. What has happened?
Because was in Pioneer politics. Politics today. It is enough. I want to say what at happened of enough. What's the end? On feeding Papa Pambra. Never Papa Nabana wine and want to bomb pay.
Into all your cheese or the Bemo Uzibem person watching that to me. This is one part of that.
I say Obinimo.
David Obinimo so
one to bro for one for them.
Me agro, but se cathedral no se you nanado wa nyano na nko they code different regional. Yeah, and Camino, at least Abufona ain't too much, but BBBA and Aqua say who could do Accra. That's a one to me and you BBBA or her. Other outside Accra, no, not just a own Ghana, not outside Accra, not just a food because BBBA. I don't know how many because say at least all spreading outer, say be a year.
I like your jacket.
Okosho Ubui. Nanka ye. Na odi aba asantimamu ho baby and I say I be for no ho baby crana. At least in Ghana for crying can be brave. And Kabenya support in every that particular area now. You know. Oh, I almost call it near appeal for fun. Oh, and then been a Captain Smart acquiring a cosmos maintenance.
Oh, that's sorry, no more. Tata now, my probably free.
Captain Smart spent also I we're in VA.
Who was swapping could be a trap picture.
But sir, this
Kaya you for quarters, you won't see it. Oh, Mr. Cathedral.
You go see it.
Oh, so Mr. Kaya.
That's a top time, Mom. Kwame, ya top time, I'm our open baby. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Main
topic. Tourism. Oh, Obaya Chrissy.
No, I send a message about line in Dubai.
What about line doing?
David, page in the door one. Actually, we have to buy. I don't know. Maybe why you busy?
I'm sure.
Over time.
And okay. We used to smoke a court.
So the Nanado caucus, you know, it's all over time. Now, Kwame, Ghana for lawyers no more, no. A dear law pardon Mushian because, sir, your friend say I could do the
ampa.
Oh, yeah, my hood me.
Lawyer, maybe or 200 and yeah. Kokwana why no say can salute you every day be at some no do FM so.
Me papa.
Oh yeah, you would have been trust me from Coco TV. He said Kasani.
There was a damn parallel line as well. Or bit rapture. Or before
when you do Ghana, no watching
okay. Yanko, your main topic for today. Tourism. Now, you're starting free from saying Ghana Tourism. Visit Ghana on my website. Ghana Tourism Authority on my formal website. Now,
one picture, yeah.
Oh, there'll be say pictures and my own say dynamic. We know how chai which is kaka.
Okay.
Dynamic. Now, hold on. Now who's it say?
Kwame, my picture and Brani should be.
Remember, there you go. Okay, one website.
Oh, Efe. Website here.
Oh, wait a minute, Ghana.
Website here for 25 degrees. Efe pa.
Nah, Ghana Tourism. Wow, Bonshika. But I mean, to be honest, on my website, on the face value, it's nice.
When you scout Moody on.
Moody scout. What to be Biana?
I feel like some investigation, I remember.
On face value, because what I didn't say, but Unim, there's one thing I noticed. So if you are showing tradition about Kita Kentani, why is she wearing a wig?
Say tradition.
Say showing.
We're gonna say be a Ghana.
Because we show Crawford Mujina be aborigo.
Tradition. Because when they make child dancing cry.
Oh yeah, tradition. One was here why have
Kwame walking say obi aye makeups and also tradition.
Tradition is say your powder
say no your pakwasi powder.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night is here.
So
book powders, yeah.
Let's start from on my website. SNN.
Can't be the way, no.
Bonshika.
Bonshika. Bonshika, when you say no more Ghana, it was produced in Ghana.
Yeah.
Bedford.
Anytime I draw some Ghana.
Yeah, Nkrumah Company. Says I can't win on BTD. I say you here.
Give take a for your free entry.
I'm a website and a problem or
now Ministry of Tourism. So one website.
In Krumah also.
First one near the end. First one I'll show you near the end. Ghana
Tourism Authority.
Okay.
Now first picture a slides okra and I said
there.
First picture no.
Wait.
A beach.
We just a slide okra.
Yeah, Nana was move. But the problem with this website is that it took me about
3 years,
10 minutes to open it. So Ghana Tourism. What do you think? To say, who should I start? I'm starting feeling now. Was it Ghana Tourism? And yet we are not going to do it with political parties. Ghana Tourism now, from time when you be up to now. James, how do you see them?
Madasi, Ghana Tourism, yes, Yoko school. I don't know, minim as our tourism, right? Was true. The tourism was true from class 6 to S. In India, could invest in the tourism, right?
And social studies, sir. And cultural studies.
But social studies in tourism, I was no book.
So cultural studies, I read them castles, then the history behind it.
Very good. No, very beautiful. Yeah, tourism or school. Or very beautiful. Man to be schools, Yeshia, Yeah, drumming and dancing. One was in Warsaw. Oh, this group, that school was the first. So no, a very good also obwa. By within some short time, Kwame was in Nashville. And see, now man for when you're on tourism movie. And see, I'm Christian. As all my tourism, my attraction by 92. Panafest.
Right.
What started Panafest 92? Started the year shop pen pass. You could school. You should bring my address, bring my address. Bring younger folk, bring how are you? I'm fine. Young say, Yancy hasn't seen I do back. And see, young tourists.
Young fat Cape Coast.
Yeah.
Cape Coast. More castles be brave. I mean, Ghana, there are over 35 castles and forts.
Right.
All over Ghana. One and name, sir.
Majority of them, me,
son, Yadam say obey 5.
Sana, me, very good.
But later on, even if you go to
Banza Castro. No, so go for him that Banza Castra. No, so watch what phone for Quabrochi.
Abanza
Eroka Cape Coast, a quando or Bliwa Quando.
Bliwa.
If you command Neko Abanzi.
Yeah. Or Bliwa. And then find a Bliwa Caster. Bliwa Caster, no so was some go a phone call for call Abrochi. No, see you go for bringing.
Abanza near no necromancy castle.
They be Ochachiado, right?
Ochachiado, if you are by commenting Neko Abanza, if you are Banzneko commenting.
You were Janama, why Janama 2. Ninya Chocho, the man.
Okay, and well, they named only 32, but I mean, say about 35. They missed a banzi.
Yeah, I want to poke a history pa Papa Kuma Ekumupa on your small nti menyenyi mai Cape Coast Elimina
and Christianborg Accra.
Yeah, on ye tourism one walk
your government office.
Yes.
Oh, but to say what turning over?
Yakwanzimaya, ya wako wanzimai. Pastor Koso wanzimai. Nusu kofu bibrenyi de wakaza kwa wanzimai.
So first of all, education about castles and forts, Now I was in there, your fort Kumasa.
Mbocho Davy.
Well, so I think the education of like where our tourist attraction is, very poor. Now, when you say most foreign tourists, castles but yeah, because Ghana, I think and I think this government and the previous government tried to do something like that. Promote internal tourism. I say now you son, like there were excursions. Edu class 5 if you're old enough to travel with your parents' consent. Now you travel to Kumasi to go see the cultural center and
Moko Sikafo school na mo say ya call is Saitoni LA middle school ni yes I do
first of all, okay, Uncle
Hokra. School and what I want you call that's
no, but like clubs. Say with the smaller towns your clubs clubs in Krakow secondary schools your clubs be if you join excursions as long as you're old enough. Meaning said growing up in Brunga half of there, by all means, Kintampo Waterfalls, center of Ghana. Nisod Kumasi and Kumasi Fort. Maybe a Larabanga mosque Larabanga no so wakwa. Later on, moon say your hippopotamus and a hippo sanctuary be and also some of the me man ko any be by me say nkrofo ko hwe.
Yeah,
So that is there.
Kwame, that's me and Mark. Aka. Mamincho, 1992, 492. Na Cape Coast Castle was a prison from Wuzugu. Where?
No.
Yes. 92. No, was a prison from Nashu. And some of my bed, I'm a panafest on 90. Oh. Sibia kwa castle, na yakwa kwhwe ebi ode prison wo ho. Ebi a mo stores no wonyina, na wonya ebi a oye prison.
Castle no stores home.
Yes. There was stores for castle.
Hey.
And inside, inside castle or no now Canada.
Inside castle there was stores for near outside stores.
Really?
Yes, it's more outside stores, more cool. Watch your name.
And I was it. So okay, now the prisoners na egu there. Now which means a story now a quite a catafui says you or who say or monanum de pampan na or now which means no more.
No, baby, a catafon. One walk deep, baby, a store no one. One walk
one color, baby, Afro for Afro Americans.
Damana as not until started 92. Tourism was started with 92 with Elimina Castle and Cape Coast Castle.
No, right? I mean Panafest started 92. Tourism has always been in Ghana.
Panafest no boosted tourism more.
Right, that's true.
Tourism the brave. Tourism.
Mashaha who said there's a lot of castles and forts in the Volta region.
Yes.
But and yes, mini and see our crown coming in the castle be our Volta region.
Nti yensku ni yeshia da in our infa. Nti we failing. What is Shatawale? New curriculum, what is Shatawale? Ni for in the right?
Let's convert.
See, young tourism, young from we're failing. We're failing after 92 started there. Panafest no look from Panafest no boost on Kofu. More what Castle, Cape Coast Castle, and Elimina Castle.
All right.
Now, if you put him. Story no Cape Coast Castle. Oh no, yeah.
But Kwame, can't Ghana tourism now. So story about slaves near castle. No. To me, senka abayano utimiye nshishe ibi say almost started free northern region. And sana ba Ashanti region or be take your last bath. No.
And eastern region.
Oh yeah, Ashanti region. Yeah.
Eastern.
Last bath near
Eastern
okay.
region.
Or Cape Coast side on East. Okay, much last bath no.
Okay, to me, Sabio or more quantum or more bagana na. And yet, I dare send Ghana for no tourist board no or more Cape Coast or straight. I said Cape Coast, yeah, the last destination. So all start here. Nanka one starting free no.
Salaga
hono. Now the sa buona na omodo omonsa emodu for omo adidi yuano. Meaning this so one who sa it is a trust our story no. Not omo follow that trace na bedru baby omo take you omo last bath no. No omo who say sabio 200 years ago na ye take forest. And as I say no cry na I say and be cry na a car here man they take you 8 hours and send about do that destinations and omo betimi ahu the way a story no and I say na omo hu into omundru Cape Coast castle hono no omo who say actually omo ko through a pain but so there from Kotoka to Elmina. And to Okachiri Nipana say on sign ko baby for Frana. Who last destination. And no you said on sign ko baby a Salaga ho any Balaban Balagan
Larabanga. Larabanga.
Wow. To me, there's a story no more turned to the foreign it's almost starting free ho. And son of Cape Coast there and can say last destination.
Right.
And I saw almost be at least a sport to be crowd because but Oko we now be jina and what else?
Nothing.
Untimi nya adibia, untimi nya something fun bia like the door of no return numa and can say untimi nya speed jet bia na say boat bia utimi si wo so na like okra na aba ho but we could do now kohwe wi asa na odi abufuo na asan abefru plane no wasan ababa
answer me twa no now person okowura door of no return mu wi na wasan kwaji weni ana eso reho nti unti ngaza okoku ura danji wi abaka se nkoma ski boat na kochi na nkoma restaurant na kodi na o mood ubi wi asa da
over mama mi so Ghana ye na se ye na ekosie nipa ni wi a omusie ni wi a enye soloku na omode to aso
Nine by handsome American after yeah we are in Britain metu culture troop wogwai of prayer dance theater yabono Oasis every night bia Kwame Impa blow
Charlie Ezizi was slave you
Kwame Impa bla papa culture troop ekwa we ebon prayer dance theater ekwa internet ebon wo
Kwame sa ebo no na make no
you know sa trail now wo kan now I think 92 Panafest no mo buy no mo friend is slave trail nti ekosi wo Salaga no mo de wafa you drive through all those places and say the about Cape Coast and I say you do call Accra, Christianburg and any of the castles.
Yeah, I 1 week trip.
But say no, I think still almost but it depends on ABR tourist company out there. But to say African Americans now probably bring more tourist group out joining on Modeko. By Ghana no. What Ghana is about the coast too. Ote wane tamalini sunyane omo bo Ghana omo nkan nkan ho omo kire abrofo ne before omo free diaspora eba Ghana. They don't explain to me say krobi kra the baby e fro sunyane ukwa ukosi kumasa no asan wichi. What's the crown of much homes a bush been to cocra manche? So, because they want you to spend all your money around Accra, Cape Coast area.
Unfortunately, one or tourism minister of Ghana.
I know about
Debbie, new guy, but a friend, Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal. Honorable. The deputy Mark Okrekumanti on the wall a art no side no. And our culture no John Yao Agbeko. Enchebia omeyinedi omega so fitogo. Who dey here? Watch this face.
Yes, so you half also so cry no yes I will issue say tourists sunyaya amoka say omudwa sono no. There is no place obetimi a kire say ha na yedwa so no wa ha eja broni ni ba ho a obeda hu say na sa
when what breaks my heart
no
when him say ahafo omuhu elephant osono no enemy more because obese omefu
afuo yeah
so they've hunted down almost all the forest elephant no and this elephant na wo tamale mole ho no omi a different kind of elephant ya hunt omu nyina to almost extinction
Me who elephant da. Kwame scary you.
No, like me kase. We are scary into no, and I a reserve.
Yes.
Because we don't want them walking around. But only I have Nibia Casa besides one elephant to be that or better baby a kuno. So because they see them as enemies up
enemies,
to now.
Yeah.
It's in us as Sunyani area hono. We say forestry school as Zabe University.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
No. Ubakonoma ye elephants or more elephant, the biggest elephant ever killed in West Africa. Ne skull, ne skeleton yaho. Me ya krana me kosheshe sanu man. You know, if you're curious enough. But that's what it is. But Usha a return no moyeno. Oh no friend saying cry. Year of return.
Yeah.
It was just Accra.
Me ba Sunyani na nije sen. Because
oh the koi and I will free Sunyani into now the Sunyani.
Yeah, and then but you spend the time Kwame Minkawa no. You spend the time kakra or Accra. Problem now you face and say who's a hano that life now Accra no. Ebi okuma.
Better
one. So
one.
Something different. Enye too much say bia ope we obenya bi ni oh ko ko da dwam no mo pam one city eye na fe enye shop enye fe no ko ne nam shop right na eyo ono that kind of because of how ko giant na eya the same as on nam shop right or Ghana Accra ho no
even better.
What's it?
Me say Accra even better.
Sa and you no something like different like Europeanized system and also Americanized system or something different. But Ghana also so no I say yeah for now quite me catch us say Accra na ye no free you know obi timi catch us say otena Accra ho na ye ni but enye so person tena Accra dia say go tena Abrochiri.
Yeah. So the be some American say there's no beautiful city in Ghana more beautiful than Birmingham, UK. You know, then I'm free UK. Birmingham say me go tena Accra for what reason? But what no more then said they advertise Accra as Ghana.
Sir.
That has been a problem. Into the mere moving call Nana Godwill, so I already Nana.
Now off.
Kwame.
What that?
Minyanda yenche bia beko. Na the more about tourism na my ID na meeting. I don't see what or how the Ghana Tourism Board no yet to advertise tourism beyond the shores of Ghana. And the tourism is more now. Mostly everything is based on the coastal areas. Because of the forts in the Sanyamanyama. Oba Hintala did the Kekani ya. Me who be a course war. What cat is say, me just say year of return na crown kwa. Omu yebi Kumasi. Omu yebi guy your board. This is what I love you the Kekana call Kumasi Kobo Nimbo. So many friends pubs in the Kekani. But Anchor out everything was based in Accra. Because when you roof your Accra Kumasi, a total different place. Why it's like why you feel baby nothing moves in Kumasi apart from a lot of people going up about their own I can't say daily activities. Kumasi is so dead. Everything that Accra is so vibrant. Who move from Accra will be Akebe Krasi. This argument, member 7 you back this argument.
About what we are saying is Obi free Birmingham City, and I say Philadelphia and now New York City.
Yeah,
Accra is nothing to him. It is our vibrance now. There's more better vibrance in Birmingham and New York.
Better vibrance, okay, but
what he wants to see is actually Kumasi.
Sir,
Kumasi is where
Africa. Over Africa, Kumasi is the picture in the person.
In the mind. But the summer heart, no.
Advertising Accra.
Yeah, but I do Kumasi.
It's Obano Bisa said, oh, he found a summer crowd so Rebecca Usu. If you are near a chum near call a Shiashi.
It's okay, me fancy a hinterland, no. I stand to be corrected. Dear dinner hinterland from
no
attractive people.
Now, I mean, no see, and I'm sure no maybe.
Bosom Chiniho.
Me say, Nyabosum Chekra. None of the African tribes has been more written about than the Ashanti tribe.
Is it Ashanti?
No. Fourth now. The war of Yasantua ending and that's Meboa. Unimsa Bosum Chen is one of the wonders of the world. Say it's scientists are still and geographers and geotechnical people are still fighting over it. Say whether it was a volcanic eruption as a meteor, a meteorite, and a hit here.
But yeah, me believe in the meteorite. But me could do about 2 months ago. Me call one catch him so be the shoot to or train bina or train it down at the edge of Musia.
I know you're discovery now.
See, Bosom Channel is related. Is tightly related to Ashanti history. And to the places where the war was started, how the Ashanti kingdom was put about. Some villages in here that's all.
They don't know crowd.
But George, media says he has and so war no the fighters.
Yeah, Unim said the people yeah, but she was the
cook.
I saw chef.
She didn't lead them. She was just the
cook. You say Churchill and a Wiji fighting the war, the Second World War. But Churchill won the Second World War.
Not TV.
But you can't. Churchill was the
mastermind.
He was the friend.
When they give you order.
When the chief of the army, I can't say
Commander in Chief.
Commander in Chief. Yasantua was the commander in chief. To whether could be there is. In fact, because no Yabrewa, she was like almost 60 years. And to be an expected class of effort to Edibricato Gujitu Brody. But she was the mastermind. One, a Koyakofa, Unim said, Jaya on Quantane, Bechemni, Yasantua's trail of getting army. I could see a Odomasi. In fact, the 2 generals are normally the one or Domasi. There's a lot of history to be told. Me say,
and to come as what Buka.
Oko China, even Omo Musi wall, no. Omo Musi the wall of China, you bet much will be Mukrafi. The houses don't exist, but they've built things to represent it because they are intentional about tourism. Me say, Ashanti region say, if we mean to make tourism our mainstay, we can make a lot of money out of it. But near we say, okay, building me the chairman last time.
Post office, right?
No, your post office. No, your friend saying old Ashanti building, No, my those were the buildings the Africans were building before the white people came. Bronina took every Portugal abano. Now what China say? Oh yeah, tourism, Christian Borg Castle on Unicron for nebesi. Oh, be what Portugal dada.
Yeah.
Children in night Africa for the Tima and Sana Omoba. Fanuko Kumasi. Oko Culture Center be wo. So Oka Chame say she knew Kumasi na Accra na abit near disco and shopping mall.
Disco
shopping mall no brony movie.
One of what done to culture nas one
that's the problem. It means say Oka farm say tourism. na me do na man kan ese ophobia or onim history kakra
Right.
because before you show mu sisi yi omo en South squad we
Rama squad
Yama squad we ubisa no say ya central general ba akokra no free here
No be akwani
Marco Kreku Mante no onye musician, onye producer.
Oh, producer.
Then Tiare ni amfana nko be for na creative arts na yedi ne ba tourism.
So creative art and tourism ya 1 minute.
Ya beka di abomu.
Aha, nti ono na or deputy of the omo deputy senator be take care of creative art no.
Na aba impact
toothpicks any ABS in any wearing a black shirt.
Aba impact na.
Na no kwa no art no kwa no say t-shirt no kwa e broni de. Who promote you also so
one-on-one renegade apamu wan nyina ifi town.
So Bonre was a big tourist town back in the 90s. It don't think James Ashanti region, there's no tourism there. There's a lot. The Bronini Penya disco ne wa Accra. Disco de Kesia Power, California. So open disco aqua.
Ibesa ko Ibiza, ko Spain,
ko Ibiza, ko Mallorca. Disco Kesia Pa sa moon featuring disco ne na Accra.
2x4.
It is don't let anybody dada or say Accra is vibrant. And they are vibrant. Some kind of vibrance when
in the African can say set up in the Accra vibrant.
Sub-Sahara no. And yet omuna attractive omo. We say sa your friend is saying festival here you cry and me feed.
Charlie what the nana?
No. Charlie what the end say in cry ho anom de na.
Panafest.
Panafest ne we ni nyina. I mean Panafest tried. Panafest they no so no mo de omo kosalaga nyina. The Panafest the intention was government's intention. That me yadi we. So no, or they almost start to feel salaga. They almost cook in Tampo waterfalls in this animal. No money, and so they almost be doing crime. But I think these people, when they did it, it was money on their mind. It is carrying in an crime. No matter so Kuma. Brony Bisa say, oh, I've heard about Kumasi. Yeah, it's very village. If you go there, you get accident.
When in the village you are caught.
So that's the problem. And even here, Ufri Abroche Krabedu Ghana, nice airports. Urama, you sit you at $150. Ow. Oh no, it's part of it. Say no ma. Say your friends say African American Accra where the say 22. Or Bob McDonald's kakra. So was saving by $2,000. Or person concrete. Now if you call Cape Coast, no koshe a Cape Coast Castle. $200, $2,000 no. Mujimu $1,500 for airfare. So now I got $500. $500. Musu on one panel $150. Oh, uncle your test $150. Abra, what one the shots in area? Now I got $350. $350 no. Ni suitcase grab boy say.
Boys no so mo beji no airport or so. Airport also there obia be through sika. But
was here.
I think say government no I don't know on the airlines no omun cathedral say like to say Dubai Dubai prices need cheaper but who could do internal now obo cabo since say who try take it to say no and you know so year of return now pay diaspora now I don't know my prices no any cheaper right into a mobile on best spend more. But instead on best spend more on airlines, no mobile Ghana as well. But actually, my answer because we would do Ghana
unya activity be anywhere everything ya attract us overspend it.
Oh, I mean, me say there are more attractions if you want to be a bit imaginative. So, so be what you mo kakra. Now we use imagination kakra. There are so many tourist places. You bet me. Go ahead.
Some buses now government to koto for the
Oh, there, mommy, you know, there are so many. Most of these African Americans come there because of the slave trail. So there are so many places you can really organize it. And so even part now no more fun, quite almost said that's so that whole. Mubetimi aye picket fences all the way from there. Omo take a cra na guest my nice hotel and a guest house very far away from the trail there. Now omakoda. Then they continue all the way. No more could do.
Kwame, Mama Kasim.
But why didn't say Nana was Mama Nunsi? To move through Omoba will be drew by every region on Bedruno. Making sure say 1 or 2, 3 things there. Mama must spend at least a day or 2. It's Omo plan so more plans on be 3 weeks. By the second week, no mark almost every region. After Omo bedrua castles na mache kakrako Christianberg or the kakrako Volta region because now Germans and so more castles or so eto slaves in Sanomanoma. Now the kakrako Cape Coast. Now the kakrako Axim Cape 3 Point. Machicho munina. So, but there are so many tourist attractions. Things before the Europeans and buy a crew Umbetima church or mass, I'm the Omabe Drew Cape Coast. But more Jessica in our crowns and our crown for plane. It will save you $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000, which is very hard for a 20, 21, 22-year-old person to save in this crew. Obedru Airport, next occasion will pay $500. And Sana as now for any taxi drivers. I just scanning you by the time Obedi bear 3 days now. Next scan no I done any no about. So now was it Monko. Sorry.
That's Kwame tourism now can order Emfa a Caribbean count. Often wall tourism now. You want to watch a castle. You want to watch diamonds. I mean, you want to buy a shopping for a meaningful myself. Kwame where. Even hope now when it aim the waba for African meaningful and myself.
Yeah, I know.
Our and answer the Anyankofa. But that must be a factor with tourism, right? Because Cape Coast of what Amazon may one of them.
Oh yeah, benefit. What benefit?
Yeah, may one of them. In South American, because wapa now at the same time, first on waba when you're in one something will be so. I hadn't know yes. And see what students know what by them will too. What for time will crew. What a baby or what you what can actually won't put the highest carrying part or book because I thought opera bush training. On yet in Cranon could say them up when naming a Yarokan. I thought of tourism what but when you now what you can mean for the Messiafo. No quan America one.
I know that, but illegal.
Fix papa. Careful, none cranful. What will be Dama program? Ya benefits papa. Because many of the wild broaching ya is in Miss Fun nature in your book of Luchade.
I understand that part. But what I'm saying is the tourism should be spread all around Ghana. Your culture and our way of life. Over start here free northern region, over start here free upper east or upper west. About Bedru Asante region. But say cultures near totally different somehow and very similar somehow. In Yana it decry different.
I know. So Fiozani or better than why kyerɛ wɔn adze mpo wɔ so no wɔn na wɔakɔ
kwan no koraa nye so
ɔno yɛmɛyɛ wɔayɛ kakatwa
it tourism no of Ghana no even our infrastructure should be made with the intention of promoting tourism. So, but you know, your chrono, I say you need intention. Yeah, like you're planning bibia.
A year crown, and can it me a year. So, also, your kind of traditions and customs now. It will be a year crowd to me a year tourism. Say, 1 month to be in Sea or Sabia. This day, you know, instead of say be a celebrity Valentine's Day, I brought for the dinner, who did you know. It may ye be say, okay, I can for and I say Ghana for Ubia per year, but this is how I know. Ubia mui, yeah, but date na shall to say America almost Memorial Day, you know. Ubia dress it like a Buama, I brought for no quiet.
Anyway, sir, Mexico for a year of the dead was a day of the dead. You know?
Day of the yes.
We can do a similar thing now. That year, you be in such a way, say week way, you be in crime for also musha white and inside no man the queen. Now Cape Coast for so more dress on the quay. Ubia Beno, baby, week 1. Week 2, middle Ghana. Asante for ne Bono for ne ye or more middle Ghana. No. Also, so may ye typical corporate, danger no. And Omaye. Not the following week, ye the Court North. Almost may ye totally different. You do it with the intention, say, Obi ba week 1 or bet coast ho. Ebi a first day better and crying. No, I heard the way on me and no, I cover region. No, I heard the way on me. No, so now, yes, I'm more ye, I'm more a reho more celebrating. Send a Mexico for celebrate Year of the Dead. It's a Day of the Dead. No more movie. My the following week, na middle Ghana so ye into obet do better about Kumasi, Mampong, Sunyane, Techiman. No more so share. How I don't know course. Now, the following week, Northern region for only because he will travel further to go see it. So you do it with some intention in mind. And your ad hoc, Chalewate Festival, Accra, Day of the Return of the Day, Accra. You see, Accra is vibrant to me. Disco never Accra, no. So change disco California. You know.
More Ghana or Okoa, we'll say, Sabio.
We're crashing.
Yes, we're crushing it, but the war a Bruchino. The better and the Ghana, a crown, the better one were Bruchino. And in Nipale bar, and Yenya, what we do a year, we have photocopy crown, and we have won't mean, you know, and I don't know about the. But something like totally different. And a dress code, no crown, I can't once a year, you know, see, you know. Said you say, Chrono Crowd only tourist and crown, you critique. You critique. Yeah, abono for the Asante Fue, you move for that. In that case, you know, yeah, water park or and a middle of a one of these.
Look, our buildings we.
Atakwame
built. Atakwame no ye woni history. Asante for no kokun wo Benin no. Omo we na fight no mo the architects any builders or Benin eba ye locality. And on best start to see die we be my hu die no.
Atakwame.
So, yeah, there's a history. Atakwame no kro omo tena so. Last time omo campaign. Yeah, friend Atakwame. Hono mo campaign, mo camp no na ni no camp Atakwame. So, you take them all over. I mean, how I can't scrap it through Ghana no. A true Bunoma only Techiman. You can take them there, show them the places are almost settled. I can for baby man can see Obunuma kuma munyina baby on better sana mo ko show hono. You can show them all these places. But you have to do this with intention and with some imagination.
I didn't know. Only thing you story no how they are. No one building baby.
And area baby see and so ho. Dining anywhere. Yetimi ko history ko at that time what kind of buildings were they building? Now yes CB. And then the amount of Ajayi crown over plan no 200 million cray.
Kwame me chain high. Philly ha KOP baby. George Washington on his soldiers in the planet before attacking. We could do a arrow, but building no. Oh, at a Kwame Pepe, Bones of Abrafano use in Miana or Modia. Into logs no, or why the same one, but why an antique version. Who do no more or more catchers a Hannah George Washington, say, or why ye twice beer or Modia see her. Our picture also science you say George Washington Valley Forge Oklahoma. The same say a hand or more planning and some money British airport. And sometimes you say building in New York Ghana or more sculptures your Mugu roadside or Munya a more project say this is the story behind it. Into be fun in Embra. Now you fancy at least in 10 or no problem. We do all cry now. I can't go on watching Nibia so by and you know, okay, story nature now. If you obey, did down about the other part of Ghana, Abbey, San no money. But Nina say, oh, I cry. And a bad in Dame Crana. Sa onion market no crano. It's me a fake one. It be about 3-4 buildings. You why a year to say Union Market Nani, and also Kana say a tourist that you say. So can slum area pana. This is how you live in city.
So Unu say Techuma Market 6 centuries. Wow. 600 years.
Opening market.
Techuma Market a debate 600 years.
If
this is not a tourist attraction, what else is? Now Kotna Accra Mall or no more Kakrakapa or no fleek. So it is Accra vibrant Accra. Mentias you.
That at a Kwame Danan was the muffin. No, what is that? What is at a Kwame Dana? First, what we try on Tumumfa. Daman Natadanum at the Kwame was a muffin mankind. I agree. Abasan no was a friend at some no what is here at the Kwame Dana. No thickness out Osiwa. No, they ain't from when you didn't see papa.
Yeah, there's a history behind Atakwame. Historians.
I'm you
Atakwame Dino, and you're Diane. Edi 6 months.
No,
people can build it in a day, in some few hours.
No,
it's multi organize areas. Boys crowd multi area. No, missing Senate for no missing no. Now, bro, and Crofoyo Mabe. No tourists, no more no more. How is made. So must walk. So,
air conditioned house.
Oh yeah. Nina come. So by when I'm doing say Accra a vibrant, Mumbra disco. Disco Kessia Power Poland. Accra disco, you have to be intentional about these things. If you inquire at the call Cape Coast, Cape Coast, which is about 1.5 hours from Accra, Uber drive it 5 hours. Adaya Bujumburam topic Ibecho. Why no crime robbers, person Robbie Wabu too.
Very true.
So it's I wish Senka Obaya should have come on because that of you Mashadana Mame etiti and needs and be next week. Obaya we can go deep into it.
Bye. One of what done when you mean Zumbia or Isikana Kaji.
I mean, I don't expect every minister to know everything, but hire people who know them.
At least.
What the castles see, meaning whether you see the pictures very well. Castles here, na me show you. Hey, be one, be a sayama. Hey, look at this castle. Very beautiful castle.
I don't know more my private. No,
I think when next week we have to discuss that. We say some of them, we are sacred. Just say sunyapa. So, and there's no intention to rebuild.
To revive, yeah.
So, look at this. Bua obekonona nkrofo hata omunneoma wo ho. Oh,
omo hata konkonte wo ho.
Cape Coast for omo dey store we. Ene omo omo anyo obi ametena ma rent am muska amfa moma maintain castle na. Ska bia free baby ama.
Na kwame na o outside na o apoto bibrea ye ho tutu.
Say na dey eben poninti no ba home.
Na ndi power wash ni ho. Ah mo ntimi mfa wash.
So, just say me can't my phone. I mean you see that. Before I use this I say before na screen about say almost catch all the last time we had maintenance, even with the castles ubi anim to say Commander ne Cape Coast ne Christianburg na almost catch all last time we had maintenance our real crab. There is no budget.
You need maintenance, yeah. You need something like that.
Almost they made how much did they make? Say 22 million, so $2 billion for a refi.
And I say no, I can't do no more.
My sister has to kind of almost spend it, not a penny will go into
renovation
of any of these things. So, hotels and restaurants, or my girlfriends were cranting. Yeah, my Brunino cream free Accra. Oh, there's no intention. I don't know how these people think, but we are minister now. You don't have to know anything about history. Just go and hire somebody who knows about history. Hire architects. Say, then I say, person is looking. I want it to look like almost seen mono in the 15th century and 16th century. He can trace the history. Probably will see some of those castles around somewhere in the world and rebuild this thing. And you can use it to make a lot of money. Me say I'm out for Japan just to go to all the temples.
Yeah.
So they just go all over Japan and they make Japan voting near tourism. I know I'm saying yeah, break me and table.
Room, I'm on for room. I yet than that way no more.
That go so Nana. See, we say posh house now. Italy no. Oh, New Jersey. I will be
yeah.
I have better than all the air conditions and boom. It's so in crying down. But say we have millionaires and fun. Only millionaires say Philadelphia and fun. And I want them to maintain it to prestige, but they hear me pioneer the what we had before our brother neighbor. So by fire,
like Castle, insider. Abusmo winina first in chopper way in show. But Abusmo no history we were Cape Coast Castle. Time no Wallisi Cape Coast Castle. Abofan started Willison. Na Abusmo no more on con moonsi. Into Abofan catch I am from there. Abusmo no all one. Into when you want in sure no one cook baby, no what's real was also when you want about what I down one. And see. What's we no was all yamped amabusum nibio. No cocoa baby. Instead of for a cadent abusum namboa, one of now or slaves. We ya busum na fee Cape Coast Castle inside. Baby was castle was cocoa baby. Until recently, I was abusum two was able to Cape Coast Castle. My abrofono question. Abusum no.
na abrofo no ba wasan de akocho mo say sa
so before abrofo no a Christianity no beba no this was their religion.
Yeah.
It's music castle no crowd when abrofo no starting having problems, go catch him for no chom so abosom no na prevent it. So they had to come and pour libation. Ni nyina some chiro mu ni nyina.
Na Kwame yempese be kan okra no because who can okra na as a
no why
krono munye because history no kra na slavery no kra na omoka no story no so yeah asante mamu na bono mamu ye wo twidima nkwaso no bia which means say if we can okra na yin say any
Germany for tourism website. Look at how exciting this thing is. And you're trying to match our regional minister is be a picture moho. What who minister be picture and our president be picture. Just say no me wo krom on me so ube scrollisa. No be bia betimi akonkon and yes skyscrapers are almost sitting and saying no more they chire tete dana. So and I must beach one Marco toilet some try it we can. So
Kwame mention here because when you see private toilet one farm one will gumpa no one. It's also wants to walk up when you're condition.
Usi kitchen no one who's obedidi.
Yes.
The one is obesity toilet.
Debbie first maybe our toilet when any few.
Oh, Nana was argument.
Kwame, Embreno engagement. In fact, walk over when you're fresh air.
Debbie, fine. Hey, call my website. Everything is interactive. And yet, Berlin, Kwano Musho.
And you want
and yet Berlin, or capital, and there be. One call Berlin, and I can hear your class. You are showing the whole country.
And see, it is the day. First, now, but from what's the end, and I'm going to touch one panoa.
Look at this. This is our minister. No, Munato. About Pokutia. Marcoso Etia. Not in Troyam Point. Just on the Somucho Mudibra. Bro, mobile crew.
Kwame Fetain who Oda Kosuru be. Fetain
Kwano de Siane.
Now,
yes, or they be sea breezing. Sea breezing. A punching.
Actually have paint and rusty.
Yeah,
Kwame. What's the painting one? What's the painting one? What's the painting one? But from the Bamu,
Dan Wina Bruni who be that. So I say that dream too because we are there, I mean, this doctor, we are sure say he have a lot of ideas. I'm sure this guy will have a lot of ideas
because of Dr. Nana.
And maybe it's like I'm sure a lot of ideas. Okreku Mante has been in the arts for centuries. Watch it. All ideas.
Yeah.
So why are we not seeing it?
When you my uncle FM station on a Kumichacha.
Next week, tourism.
Obayaba.
I mean, I want Obaya to lead when it comes to this because Nim said and the topic was too about. Once again, she has failed us.
Oh, Debbie. Part time.
So on behalf
of
part time.
On behalf of Kwame from Charlotte, Hansen from Philadelphia, and Nana Godro from upstairs, and Nana Jose
from
all
Cape Coast.
The way from Cape Coast,
London.
It's bye from us. See you
next week.
Right. Next week.
Bye.
Same time.